Broadcasting from the PLA Situation Room in Roy, New Mexico. You're listening to The Snowplow Show.
Now it's time
On Prank Call Nation.
Cactus.
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 I am playing games.
Cactus.
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 Am I supposed to be doing this? Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus this cocksucker.
Cactus. Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus.
You've got to be crapping on my balls. Cactus.
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 It's gonna be a fuck job to edit. Cactus. 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 Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus.
Calling me a hobo.
Cactus.
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 Roy, the retarded boy.
Cactus.
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 How about if I come down and punch your head off?
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus. You blowing smoke up my ass.
Cactus. Cactus. Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus.
You think a tracer can stop me?
Good morning, everyone. You're listening to The Snowplow Show. This show is sponsored by Rick from Ohio, not only because he's a Patreon contributor, but because this morning he sent me a phone number. I guess he was in his Walmart. He was in the tire center at Walmart, and their book was open where they write down customer stuff. And he saw a person's name and phone number in the book that was getting new tires. So he sent it to me, and I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to see what happens. So this is a guy at Walmart, got some new tires. Let's hope that he answers. If he doesn't answer, this show is no longer sponsored by Rick from Ohio. So you better hope they answer, Rick.
Hello.
Hello, Ron?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Jason from Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
From the Tire and Lube Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, about those tires, there's a small problem.
What's that?
So we mixed up some of the canisters here with the canisters over in the food department.
Yeah.
And we accidentally filled your tires up with Pepsi instead of air.
Pepsi?
Yeah, because we got the canisters all mixed up. You know, they have the Pepsi canisters and the CO2 from the food center.
Yeah.
So all of your tires are filled with Pepsi right now instead of air.
Huh.
So I just wanted to apologize for that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not something.
Now, you know where this might be a problem? See, the problem is this is going on a rim, so it should have just been a tire.
Yeah, you know, when we put the tire on, we have to fill it up with air, right?
Yeah.
But instead of air, we filled it up with Pepsi.
How'd they do that?
They hooked up the wrong canister. This guy we have working back here, he's just like a high schooler. He doesn't know what he's doing. He filled it up with, he put the Pepsi canister on instead of the air canister.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, this tire I'm getting from you has to go on that rim that I have.
Uh-huh.
And then you're going to have to fill that up with air then. You ain't going to be able to put it on that rim with being full of air, are you?
Yeah, well, there's a little bit of air in there, but
oh yeah,
we have to air it up the rest of the way so it's, has the right pressure and everything. And it has the right pressure, it's just the pressure is all Pepsi instead of air. It's Pepsi pressure. Oops.
Well, listen, I'll just come down after work, okay?
Okay, well, no, we'll have to charge you again if you want air, because air is not free. So, I mean, the Pepsi's fine. It's not going to hurt it at all. Well, I don't know. There is acid in Pepsi. It might just kind of slowly eat through the tires.
Yeah, but that's why I wouldn't want that.
But I don't think it'll matter too much. I mean, it might take a year off the life of the tires, but big deal. It's good for the economy if you buy tires sooner.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So it's no problem. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But I just thought I should let you know.
Yeah, right. Well, but what I'm saying is, I have to take that tire. I've got a tire on a rim that's got to come off, and then that tire would have to go back on that rim. So how is there air in that tire?
Well, just make sure when you take the tire off, make sure you're wearing not nice clothes, because Pepsi's just gonna just be all over the place when you take that off.
Is it on a rim now?
Yeah, and if you hit any bumps really hard, it's gonna squirt Pepsi out. So be careful, drive smoothly and everything.
Here's what I'm saying to you is, all I needed was a tire. I didn't need it on a rim.
Yeah, but we aired up your other tires while you were in there.
Are you sure you're talking to the right person?
Yeah, Ron.
Right, with a tractor tire?
Yeah.
How'd you have my other tires when you don't have them?
No, I was just kidding about that part. But we actually, you know, about the tractor tire, though, we gave you a display tire by accident. We didn't give you a real tire.
You really got me confused.
I know. First the Pepsi and now this. But yeah, that's just the display tire. You know, like how when we put display cell phones out, they're not real cell phones. They're just a shell with a sticker on it.
Yeah.
That's basically what your tire is. If you try and put that on your tractor or whatever, it's gonna fall off. It's just gonna break into pieces. Like it can't support the weight of a tractor. Oops. Sorry about that.
All right. Well, listen, I'll be down. All right.
Well, no, we're not replacing that. I mean, all sales final. That's the Walmart policy. You paid for the display model, and that's what you got. Too bad for you, Ron.
All right, man.
Oh, I messed that one up. A tractor tire? I thought the Pepsi thing was a great idea, but I guess that didn't apply.
A mailbox belonging to...
Well.
Hey, Ron.
What's up?
Hey, our security department here, they say that they were looking at you on the security cameras as you left, and you stole a flashlight off the counter. And that's our flashlight. We want it back.
Yeah, well, that's funny. Thanks.
It's not too funny, because, you know, that's illegal. I think he's on to us. So thanks, Rick, for writing down that number. The next time you see a book open, don't just write down the number. Steal the book. Shoplift the entire thing. It's okay, because it's for the show. They'll understand if you get caught. Just be like, it's for a wacky morning show. I'm not really shoplifting, I'm just supporting the show. They'll understand.
You're home for the PLA, the Mr. Bates Radio Show.
And umbrellas.
1 second. My headset just came apart.
CatTieRadio.com.
I have a leftover complaint from last week. A lady named Holly says, Comcast strikes again. Technicians are late to arrive, 35 minutes past their window, to switch out 3 boxes for the updated ones. When they arrived, we had high-definition TV. When they left, we had standard definition. Technicians said, sorry, but they didn't know why this was and didn't know what to do about it. And they left. We called their supervisor, and he gave us another window for new technicians to come and fix the problem. Surprise, surprise, they never showed. Most unhappy with this type of service.
Hello.
Hello, I'm calling for Holly.
She's not available.
Okay. Well, this is Roy from Comcast. She'd called because she's having some problems with her service. Is this Charles?
Yeah, the swap out to the X1.
Oh, the X1.
Okay. Was not particularly satisfactory with the contract crew that came in and did the work.
I see. Okay.
They didn't appear to know much about the system. We've kind of figured out things on our own since then, and going online and trying to sort it out. One of the things was we did not have HD coming in when they left, and they kind of shrugged and says, well, it must be your TV or how you have it wired or something, and we don't do that stuff. And if we're busy, we got to go on to our next job. Kind of just blew us off. And, a couple hours later, it came on. And the only thing that I can think of is like with the older box that we had swapped out, it takes about 2 hours for things to load in properly and get sorted out. And, it's been fine, apparently, after about that 2 hour period. If they had simply said it's going to take a couple hours for it to load so you get the full features, your HD quality TV, then I said, hey, cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to mark down that the problem was that you were really impatient.
Well, I wouldn't say that we were impatient. It's that they did not explain to us what...
And that you complain a lot. And you're just looking for something to bitch about. I'm going to write that down. Looking for something to bitch about. There.
Oh, is that what you're going to say?
Okay, yeah, I'm going to write that down in the report.
Oh, and why's that?
Because you're just bitching constantly at me.
Yeah.
And oh my God, your wife was just like yelling at us, and so okay, yeah, problem solved. Yeah. Impatience was the problem.
No, the problem was
impatience.
Your contractor, the problem was your contractor failed to explain.
Customer cannot admit that they're wrong. Adding that on there too.
No. I think I'm going to write a letter to your corporate office.
Oh no, I'm sure they don't get a billion of those every day.
Oh yeah, because I think you're a fucking asshole.
Oh, that's not true.
Yes.
You just can't admit that it was all your fault.
No.
They're used to getting letters. They get like a billion letters.
Yeah. I know. They are. What's your name?
Oh, now I'm not going to tell you.
And I want to know what your...
Like I'm going to tell you any of that.
Well, I'm going to make this very public as I can.
You're going to write a letter about me. I'm not going to give you my name.
No. I'm also going to put this on your Facebook page.
Oh no!
So that people can read it.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen our Facebook page lately? There's like just a constant stream of angry customers.
Complaints.
Yeah, so you're just going to get lost in the mix.
You're just a friggin'.
Oh, don't say friggin' with me.
You think you're customer service?
Well, you're the big complainer.
No.
Yes.
Okay, this conversation has ended.
Has it? So I guess that's the last of the Comcast complainers for now. I will look on the Comcast page before this show's over and see if he actually makes a post on Comcast, because that'll be hilarious. I will definitely revisit this whole Comcast thing again soon, though, because it seems like this is just a gold mine, the Comcast Facebook page. There's just so much to work with there, and the full names of everyone is on the posts. It's perfect. I've got to do these again soon. They're amazing. Here's a prank request from Liz. Liz gives me the phone number to a business called Roy's Lawn Care and Snow Plowing. Liz wants me to call these people and say that I have a business called Roy's Snow Plowing and Lawn Care, which is the same as their business name but switched around. And I'm tired of their stupid customers calling me by accident. Demand that they change their name to Brad's or Arby's or Carlitos or whatever. Or just ask them the age-old question, why is it that snow and plow don't rhyme?
Hello?
Hello, Roy?
This is Roy.
Hey, my name's Roy, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, listen, okay. I own a business. I'm over in Quincy, and my business name is Roy's Snow Plowing and Lawn Care.
Okay.
And I've been around since 1994, and basically I think you just named your business like you did to steal my customers.
That's very funny.
No,
okay.
It's not funny at all. It's not funny to me when you're stealing all my customers.
What customers am I stealing from you? I've been working since, can't remember, in Quincy and Wenatchee. And I've never seen you around.
How long have you been working? How long have you had this business name?
Over 18 years in Quincy and Wenatchee.
Okay, well, it's been longer for me. It's been 1994. So okay. I think you need to change your name.
Oh, are you incorporated?
Otherwise, we're going to have a problem.
Well, hey, you do what you have to do. There's nothing I can do.
It doesn't matter if I'm incorporated. It's not the
same. Yes, it does. I got legal rights for my name and everything.
Well, I'm incorporated.
I've never heard anybody else been named Roy's Lawn Care or whatever it is.
Yeah, right, because everyone tells me they accidentally call you by mistake, and then they just use you instead. And I think that was your plan all along.
Okay, where are you located?
I'm in Quincy.
Okay, what area in Quincy?
Well, I'm not giving you my home address or anything. I cover all of Quincy, though.
Okay, where is your shop located? I can give you where my shop located is, and you can come talk to me.
Well, no, we're talking on the phone. I'm just saying you need to change your name.
There's no way I'm going to change my name, buddy.
Well, I've had the name longer.
What's going on?
I've had the name since 1994.
Okay, just to let you know, this is being recorded right now, okay? More than this, we can... Okay, good. So, where is your office located so I can come talk to you?
No, I don't have an office,
You can
Mr.
call my
Fancy
lawyer.
Guy. I can't afford an office because you're stealing all my customers.
Okay, here, you can call my lawyer, go talk to him, and you guys can figure it out. Or have your lawyers talk to mine, because there's nothing I can do. Like I said, I'm not stealing your customers.
You can
we don't
change
get
your
new
name.
jobs in Quincy.
When you get a wrong
We don't
number, you
get-
can say, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's a wrong number. Here's
hey,
this guy's number."
Listen, I don't get new customers in Quincy. The customers we have, we've been working with them for over 18 years or so now. Okay, get that straight. We don't advertise in Quincy. We are from Wenatchee, and we don't get new customers in Quincy at all.
Well, I've had
Get
my
that
business
straight.
for
So-
20 years, and you've been
So
stealing them.
Whoever is saying that to you, have them think again, because we are not getting no customers in Quincy at all.
Not getting no customers. I knew it. It's just a clever play on words. You're stealing all of my customers. Listen,
Can't you be a little bit more smarter? I'm saying we are not getting new work in Quincy for a long time.
I wish I were more smarter.
Okay, good for you. Hey, I'm not going to play with this. You call my lawyers. If you want, you can come to the office, come talk to them, and do your thing.
well, I do have a question. Okay, so your name is Roy's Lawn Care and Snow Plowing?
Mm-hmm.
So, snow plowing, why doesn't snow and plow rhyme? Because they're spelled the same. It's S-N-O-W and P-L-O-W. Snow plow. Shouldn't it be snow plow or snow plow?
Give me your name, and I'll have my lawyer call you. Give me
I
your
think
name.
you know
Your
my
full
name. I think you know my name. My name is Roy.
If I knew who the fuck you were, I'll be at you already. Come on.
You know-
Give me your name, your full name, your phone number, and a place where my lawyer can call you, and that's it. Give me your name.
You know my
Roy
full
what?
name. I'm the guy that you're always stealing business from.
Okay, buddy.
And you
I do
didn't-
not have patience for this.
And you
Give
didn't
me
ma-
your full name, your phone number, and I will have my lawyer call you.
You didn't answer my question about snow and plow rhyming.
Are you going to give me your name, or I'm just going to tell him get your freaking phone restricted? Are you going to give me your name and phone number so my lawyer can call you?
Oh, you're going to get my phone number restricted so I can't have customer calls anymore, and you can steal all of them?
Okay, you know what? Can you...
You big thief.
Okay.
You know, there's enough room in this world for us both to do business without all this
Then
conflict.
why are you messing with it?
Well, you're the one
I'm
that
not
stole
saying
my
anything.
business
I didn't
name.
even know you exist. Okay, I'm going to pull up. I'm going to go to Department of Revenue and Department of LNI and see how long you've been in business, because I had never heard of you, okay? So,
Yeah, right.
anyways, you call my lawyer and deal with that. You want my lawyer's phone number? No, you give me your phone number, and I'll tell my lawyer to call you.
Answer the question about snow and plow rhyming, because it's been driving me nuts these past 20 years.
You're an idiot. Okay, are you going to give me your phone number, or I'm just going to hang up?
It's on caller ID.
Okay, give me your last name. Roy what?
Gerbil.
What?
It's Gerbil. I'm a registered business, and I am incorporated for 20 years now. So you have no right to do this.
Go right ahead, buddy. So, Roy, what's a good phone number to have him give you a call?
Oh, you've got it on your caller ID. Just look at your caller ID.
Give me your phone number.
I don't
so
have
I
to
can
give you
it to
shit.
him.
And you know what it is anyway, because
Okay.
it's just a few digits off of your number. You purposely got the same... Oh, he's gone now. You know he got so defensive because he knows I'm right. He's stealing my business. He didn't think I was going to say anything, but guess what? Anyway, thanks, Liz, for that number. That was fun. I still never got an answer to the snowplow rhyming question, but whatever. Someday I'll know.
Yo, Roy, what's up? It's Overload. I got a prank request for you. The guy's name is
Nope.
Ryan
Nope.
Panetta.
Nope.
Number
Nope.
72029. This guy's a complete asshole. What you want to do is give him a call. Tell him that you're from AT&T.
Nope, not going to happen. If anyone wants to make a prank request, it's really easy. Just go to phonelosers.org/snowplowshow or snowplowshow.com and click on the request prank thingy. The form. Fill out the form. I'm way too lazy to do this by voicemail. And if I accept one person doing a request on voicemail, suddenly I'll have like 50 people doing prank requests by voicemail. Sorry, Overload. I'm sure it's a hilarious prank. You should submit it on the forum, and I'll definitely give it a try.
Hello there, Mr. Phone Loser Man. My name is Jack Harlequin. I'm a clown. I do 3D editing and video software type stuff, and I do music, so if you need anything, let me know. Now, since I'm a clown, I'm going to give you a joke. Are you ready for the funniest joke in the world?
I can't wait!
In the world? Roy! A dad sees his son swatting a honeybee. He says, "For that, no honey for months, you little motherfucker." The next day, he sees his son killing a butterfly. Says, "You motherfucker. For that, no motherfucking butter for months, you motherfucker." The next day, the little boy sees his dad seeing his wife kill a cockroach. The son says, "Hey, Dad, you want me to tell her or should I?" Or something like that. Get it? He's talking about his penis. Fucking
It was genius.
Yes. Anyways, love the show, Cactus and whatnot, and keep on keeping on you. Hey, Peter, me Joe. Keep on keeping on, you son of a bitch.
Okay, that was bizarre. Thanks for creeping me out, clown person. And yeah, if anyone wants to send anything for the show, any sound or... Wait, he said video editing. I'm open to anything. If anyone wants to submit anything, I'll take it and use it somehow, I'm sure. Send me a Snowplow Show drop. Hey, this is Joe Swanson from Family Guy. You're listening to Snowplow Show. That would be great. Or whatever, you know. I'm open. Anyone that wants to send anything, do it. rbcp@phonelosers.org.
Hey, Roy. It's County Kid. I want to say, look, I think you need to devote more resources to the search for M. Griss. You know, after he left us under mysterious circumstances, we really never got the full story with what happened with him. And I think that it's time for you to rectify that. All right, thanks. Keep it up.
County Kid is one person in the universe that remembers M. Gross. Some guy from the PLA forums from back in, I don't know, 2003 or 2004. I'm fine with just letting M. Gross be gone forever. Who cares about that guy? I was sent a prank request through the U.S. mail. That's my favorite way to get prank requests. And it's from a listener named David. He wants me to do a reference check on the Starbucks he used to work at. He gives me the option of doing the reference check on him, but then he also has several other people here written down. So I'm going to do the reference check on this guy named Weston. For some reason, David wants me to say that he's applying to work as loss prevention, but there's no reason for that. I'm just supposed to say that. So, okay, let's give this a try.
Starbucks, this is Jen. How can I help you?
Hello, Jen. This is Roy from the Walmart, and I'm just calling to do a reference check on an employee that used to work there.
Okay, I actually have a phone number that you can call. One moment. All right, the number that you can call is 1-800-367-5690.
Okay, and did you have a Weston Cedarblum that worked there?
I actually do not answer any of that information. You just have to call the number. I'm sorry.
Because, he wrote on his application his reason for leaving was because you and him were caught having sex on the counter. Is that why you won't answer the question?
I'm sorry. I have no idea what you're talking about. You can call that number and get the answer of whether or not he worked there.
That's just what's on his application. You don't have to be embarrassed or ashamed or anything. That's just what he wrote. It's okay, Jen.
I'm sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, sure you don't.
If you'd like any further information,
Wink, wink.
you can call that number. Thanks.
Okay, but look, hey. Well, that reference check is not going well. Let's try one more time.
Starbucks, this is Fred.
Is Jen there?
I'm sorry, who?
Jen?
Jen?
Yeah.
No, she's not here right now.
Oh, I just talked to her just 2 seconds ago.
Oh.
I know she's there.
Okay, I could definitely write down a message if you'd like me to.
Okay, well, why'd you lie?
Okay, would you like me to write a message down?
I'm just asking a question. How come you lied to me the first time I asked?
Oh, I didn't know you're here right now. I didn't know you could personally see Jen. She's not here right now, sir.
Oh, she's definitely there, because I talked to her just 2 seconds ago.
People walk around, people leave the building whenever they do. So
listen, you big dumb retard.
If you would like me to write something down, I'm more than happy to write something down.
Yeah, I know Jen's there. I can see her on the cameras. I'm calling from the corporate office, and I'm monitoring the security cameras right now, and I can see her. So just put her on the phone.
You're more than welcome to talk to Monique. She's our manager right here.
Okay.
This is Monique.
Hey, Monique. This is Roy from Loss Prevention over at Walmart.
Okay.
And Weston Cedarbloom applied for a job here. But,
Okay.
and he told me how you and him got caught, doing it on the counter. And basically, he's asked me, I mean, he has the job and everything. I'm not calling for a reference check. But he wants to know if you would be interested in getting back together with him.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess I could give you a reference for employment verification. I could have you talk to corporate.
Oh, no, this is not a reference check. He said he used to work there, but this isn't a reference check. You know Weston Cedarbloom, right?
He has worked for me, yes.
Okay, yeah, and you and him kind of had a little fling?
I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about.
You and him and Jen all together? He doesn't care about Jen. Jen meant nothing to him. But he definitely wants to get back together with you.
I'm sorry. I don't know who this is, and I guess the only thing I can do is reference you to the corporate office.
Okay, well, I'm Roy. I'm from Loss Prevention at the Walmart.
Okay.
Hey, how come that one guy lied and said Jen wasn't there? That's kind of weird. Why'd he lie to me? Hello? Monique hung up. Nobody there is willing to admit to their little fling with Weston, but everyone there is a known liar, obviously, so you know what happened. I'm sorry, David, that the reference check didn't work out a little better, but I guess Starbucks doesn't do reference checks. They have a toll-free number for that. I love how that guy was sticking with his lie until I told him I was with corporate. Then he had to go and ask. I can't lie, it's corporate. I have an important announcement, and I'm kind of a dick for waiting so long to do this, but there's this Kickstarter that I am supporting, and I want to alert you people to it because I think it's the kind of thing you might want to support as well, because it's like a weird phone thing. But back in the 90s, this guy made a web page for a phone booth in the Mojave Desert, and it's kind of hard to explain if you don't know the story. I mean, I'll put the story in the show notes so you know what it is. It's like this really long story. This guy was looking in a zine or something. He saw like this map of a desert, and in the middle of the map was a thing labeled phone booth. And he's like, that's weird. There's a phone booth in the middle of the desert. And he actually drove out there, I think on his way to Burning Man or something. I'm sure I'm fucking this story all up because it's been a long time since I've read it. I really need to read it again. But he got the phone number to this phone booth, and he just started calling it all the time, making phone calls to a phone booth in the middle of the desert. He called it forever, and nobody would pick up, and finally someone picked up, and he talked to them for a while, and then he just became obsessed with it, and there's this whole story about it on the internet, and it's kind of a cool story to read. And it just started up this whole bizarre, weird movement based around this phone booth. They would have campouts at the phone booth, and people from all over the world were calling this phone booth just to see if they could talk to anyone. But now there's a Kickstarter for the phone booth, for the Mojave phone booth. And I've known about this Kickstarter from the beginning, when it was a brand new Kickstarter, and I've just been putting it off and putting it off. And now it's just got 8 days to go, and they're trying to raise $7,900. He's going to write a book about the Mojave phone booth. And if he just puts the story from his website on, that would be good enough, because it's a cool story. But I'm sure there's going to be pictures, and there's going to be other things. So far, the Kickstarter is up to $6,400 out of the $7,900 goal. So $1,500 in 8 days, that's all he needs. So if any of you are into weird phone stuff and think this is something you'd be interested in, or if you just want to support weird phone stuff, then this would be a good thing to support. So go look at the show notes on phonelosers.org. I will have a link to the Kickstarter for the Mojave phone booth. I guess the book is going to be called Adventures with the Mojave Phone Booth. Try not to watch the video on Kickstarter because it's a huge mess. I know all about the Mojave phone booth, and I don't even know what the hell he's talking about on a Kickstarter. It's a mess. But it's a cool project, and it's going to be a cool book. I pledged $25 to it, and that means I'm going to get a physical copy of the book and the Kindle version. And since I hate books, I'm gonna give it away to a listener or something. I'll give it away to somebody. maybe somebody on Patreon. I'll just give them the book. So one of you lucky listeners are going to get the book. Go look on phonelosers.org, though. I will have a link to the original story of the Mojave phone booth, and I'll have a link to the Kickstarter. Go pledge $25 immediately, because I kind of want to see this book thing happen. Oh, and if you want to call the Mojave phone booth, you can't, because they tore it down a few years ago. But the phone number still exists. I think Lucky225, I might be wrong about this, but I think Lucky225 got the number somehow. The phone number is 760-733-9969. I remember when they first tore the phone booth down, it was 2002 or 2003, and the phone number, it kept working. You know, it kept ringing, but it was just ringing to nothing because there was no phone booth there anymore. And I put a lot of effort into this. I kept trying to get the number forwarded to something. I think I tried to forward it to the Phone Losers voice bridge that we had back then, but I was never successful. You know, I kept trying to trick the phone company. I kept trying to get it forwarded to places. I tried to get them to add call forwarding onto the line, because that's something I was able to do on other phone lines with that same phone company, but it didn't work so well on a payphone line. But I tried to hijack their phone number back in 2002 or so. Was a complete failure at it, but now Lucky225 has the number, and it's a conference bridge. And if you call into it, and if anyone else is on the bridge at the same time, you can talk to other people. So the phone number to call is 760-733-9969. If nobody's on the bridge, you will hear a guy named Evan Doorbell read an amazing telephone-themed book called Exploding the Phone by Phil Lapsley. That's another amazing phone project. But the important thing here is that you support the Kickstarter. So go look at the show notes right now. Pledge your money. As long as I'm doing pranks that require me to hold paper in my hand, I have 3 pages paper. I had to print this stuff out because he sent me a picture of a giant list of phone numbers, but this is from Incognito, the one who's always making threats at me and telling me to stop pranking. And he sent me a giant list of numbers related to rich people. He used to work for them or something. But it's a giant list. There's probably 50 numbers on this list, at least. Half of them don't have area codes, so I'm just going to have to guess. There's 3 different area codes that it could possibly be, so that'll be fun. Like the first one on the list, there's no area code, so I'm going to try each one and see what happens. I'm going to call this guy named Jock. He's the owner of a bank.
The number you have dialed is not in service.
Who is the owner of a bank. But this is his home phone number. He's apparently very rich, according to this gigantic email.
This is 49. Please leave a message at the tone. Merry Christmas.
Okay, the volume was really low on that. I don't know if you guys heard it, but he said Merry Christmas. So either he has a sense of humor, or he needs to change his home answering machine message. Luckily, I also have his cell phone number here, assuming I'm even dialing the right area codes.
Jim King.
Hello, is this Jock?
This is.
Okay, great. I'm calling from Royco, the roofing company. And we just took the roof off of your bank at the Southern Bank.
Okay, all right.
And now they're telling us we weren't supposed to. Like, they're saying they didn't even pay for it, and they gave me your phone number. But we're not putting...
Who authorized you? Who authorized you to take the roof off the bank?
Well, it was just a phone call. They set up the appointment by phone. So we went ahead and got up there.
Who was that? Who was that did that?
Well, he said his name was Jock. I don't know, maybe it was some sort of a prank. But we took the entire roof off of the bank, but we haven't been paid. So we're not going to put a new roof on or anything.
So you took the roof off, and it's just sitting there with no roof now, huh?
Correct, yeah. And we can go ahead and haul the roof away. I mean, we've already paid for the dumpster and everything.
And what's the location of this?
Hold on, let me look.
You don't know what street you're on?
Let me look at the work order. Well, I'm not doing it myself. I'm just the manager here at Royco. I had the,
Royco, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your name?
My name is Kevin.
Okay, do you have a last name?
Gerbel.
All right, and do you know what city this bank was in?
Yeah, Louisville.
Okay, it's in Louisville, huh? All right.
Yeah, I don't like your condescending attitude, asshole. I'm just trying to tell you about the problem. And he hung up. I really didn't like his condescending attitude, though. It was very rude. Louisville, huh? What an asshole. Okay. Here's another group of people that own banks. I guess I'll Google it to make sure.
Badgett offices, this is TJ. May I help you?
Hello, I'm calling. This is Roy. I'm calling from Royco Construction.
Okay.
And we just took the roof off of your bank over on Main Street, and now the employees there are telling us that they didn't order the roof being taken off.
Badgett offices, this is TJ. Can I help you?
Hey, dick face, why'd you hang up on me?
Can I help you with something?
Well, I'm trying to tell you about a problem. What'd you hang up on me for? Did I reach the wrong number?
I don't know anything about a bank, and I don't know anything about a roof being taken off. So.
You don't own a bank?
No, I don't own a bank.
Okay. Well, you don't have to be an asshole about it. Why don't you just tell me that instead of hanging up? Don't you understand how a phone works?
No, have no clue.
We're supposed to communicate here, retard. Oh my God, Incognito. I hate your list. Maybe he was at the bank, so he knows it's a lie. Here's a lady that is so important that she has her own toll-free number. But I'm going to bypass that and call her cell. That's also on the list. She also owns a bank.
Hello?
Hello, Linda?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, this is Kevin. I'm with Royco Construction. And we just took the roof off of the bank over here in and
okay.
And now the employees are telling us that they didn't order any roof replacement. So they're saying they're not going to pay us, and they gave me your number. They went.
Okay, where did you take a roof off?
We're over at the location in.
What's the address?
Oh, the address. I don't know. I'd have to look it up.
Or is it on 5th Street?
Yeah,
or is it on Main Street?
It's definitely. Oh no, it is. It's on Main Street. Correct. Yeah, Main Street.
Okay. Now we have a was the building vacant?
Vacant? What do you mean?
Okay. The building that our bank is in is not vacant. It's on 5th Street. We have a building on Main Street that was a former bank building that is vacant. I'm trying to determine, sir, which roof you took off.
Oh, well, it would be the one on 5th Street because it's not vacant. No, there's employees inside.
Okay. There's been no roof removed here at 5th Street. Was it a full roof that you took off?
You're at 5th Street?
I am at 5th Street. I'm sitting...
Oh, look up. Can you see the sky?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is the roof we took off.
You never took this roof off.
We're on your roof right now. We're removing it.
Sir, are you sure you've got the right number?
Hey, you can stop with the attitude, lady. I'm just trying to tell you about the problem.
No, I want to help you, sir. I apologize if I'm coming across
you should apologize. Ugh.
Oh, my goodness. I certainly will if you think I'm coming across not helpful because I want to help you.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, we're on the way over right now. We're going to take your roof off.
Okay, could I have your name again?
Sure, my name is Roy Gerbel. I'm with Royco Construction.
Okay, and could you spell your name?
Sure, R-O-Y.
Okay, what was the last name, sir?
G-E-R-B-I-L.
Okay, and you're with Royco Construction.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you know who? Do you know who would have called you to contract this work?
Well, the lady on the phone said her name was Linda, so it must have been you.
Well, it wasn't me. When did they call you?
This morning. So we packed up our truck and we're on the way. We're gonna take the roof off right now.
No.
The plan's been set in motion. We can't stop. We can't stop now.
Well, I'm afraid I don't think you're gonna find a roof to remove when you get to our building, sir.
You don't have a roof?
I do have a roof.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. We're gonna take the roof off.
Is this a joke?
Of course not. No, I don't joke about business.
I think you must be joking with me.
No, not at all. No, we just need to get we need to get rid of this roof.
Yeah. Can you
We're going to recycle it.
You're going to recycle it?
Yes.
And where are you calling from right now?
I'm calling from I'm on the road right now. We're driving over to remove the roof.
Okay. And you're saying that Linda called you to remove the roof?
Yes, it was you. I recognize your voice. There's no sense in denying it.
Oh, okay. Well, sir, I apologize, but I never called anyone to remove our roof.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll be there in 15 minutes and get started then.
Okay. We'll be looking for you.
Okay. Well, no, you don't even have to bother. We'll get started without you.
Sir, you have, I don't know where you got this information. We do not need our roof removed. And if you're on the road, you need to probably go ahead and turn around.
Oh, no.
And go back to your office.
Nope, definitely not. Nope, we're coming to take the roof off right now.
Off of what? Of this building?
Yes, definitely. We're going to take the roof off the building and we're going to have it recycled. So it's very earth-friendly.
Hey. This is President of the Bank.
Yes.
And you have gotten some misinformation or you've got a real problem, but if you show up on our property, you will be met by our security personnel and the police.
Oh, that's not true, because we have a contract here, a signed contract by Linda, and she says we're taking the roof off. So you don't know what you're talking about.
I know exactly what I'm talking about, and I know Linda, who's standing here by me. And tell me who I'm talking to.
She signed the contract. I already told Linda. My name's Roy.
Roy what?
No, it'd be Roy who?
Roy who?
Yes, H-O-O. Yeah, we're on our way. We're going to be there in about 15 minutes and start working on the roof.
You be here in 15 minutes and touch our building, and the jail's right across the street, and that's where you'll be in another 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, smartass. Well, I'm also going to come in.
You're going to come in here and do what?
I'm going to come in there and close my checking account. I'm going to take my $200 home and to another bank if you don't let us take the roof off.
And listen, if this is your idea of a joke, it is not funny.
It's not a joke. I don't understand why you would think this is a joke. But if
it's either a joke or you've got a real problem, sir.
But I mean, you're threatening me with jail just for doing my job. I mean, Linda signed the contract.
I'm not threatening you with anything. I'm making you a promise. You touch our building and you'll be arrested.
I can come in because I have a checking account there.
You can come in, but I'm saying you.
Well, I have to touch your building. I have to touch your building to come in, don't I?
Are you stupid, or what is your problem?
Well,
our building is 2 years old. Why would we have our roof removed? This isn't even funny. I don't know why I'm even wasting my breath talking to you. I will have our security officer watching for you.
I don't know why you think it's funny to set up fake contracts and make us waste our time.
This conversation is ending. Come on down, and we'll have our security officer watching for you. If this is a joke, you need to pick somebody else to joke with. We're busy.
Okay, we'll turn around, and then we'll come back at night and remove the roof. She hung up. Okay, so that's 2 people on the list. Got to talk to Betsy and Linda. I get to cross them off of my paper. These pranks are a mess. I don't know what I'm doing.
Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy. This is Roy from Royco Construction.
How are you?
Pretty good. Hey,
good.
We're at your house right now. We just tore your roof off.
You're at my house. What's the address?
On Lane.
I don't have a house on Lane.
Oh, that's weird. That's the address they gave us.
Who gave it to you?
Well, we just took the roof off. There was a work order here to take the roof off. Okay, but if it's not your house, I'm sorry.
I lived at 21 Lane years ago. I don't live there any longer.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they had the roof ordered to take off. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, I guess the question is, how would you have gotten my name as the owner of the house? I'd never owned the house. I rented it.
Oh, well, they put your name on this. I mean, they put your phone number on this work order.
Like, was it from the insurance company, or who's it from?
Oh, no, it's just from the person that lives here. He says his name is Jimmy.
You're kidding me.
No, that's weird. It must just be a crazy coincidence.
Yeah, it must be a crazy coincidence. Okay.
Okay.
Well, no, I don't live there. So
okay.
How'd you get? And the other thing is, how'd you get my number?
Oh, it's on the work order, is what I just said.
Well, now I'm kind of concerned. Could you? Are you at now?
Yeah. We've just taken the roof off.
Okay.
We just had a question about the color of shingles we're putting back on.
Yeah, are you the same guy that called about bank branch not too long ago?
No, definitely not. No, this is a completely different job.
Is there a Kevin that works for you?
Kevin, no. I don't know Kevin.
Huh, okay.
Okay.
All right, well.
That's pretty
good
bizarre.
luck. Thanks.
A lot of coincidences today. Okay, that was another one from the list. I thought I had his home address, but apparently I just looked up his old address. Oops. So they're all making calls to each other. I don't think I have much longer left on this list. Okay, so I'm going to call another guy on the list. His name is Skip. And I'm going to call him because the description on the list says asshole. This dude is extremely predacious toward women. Okay, quickly, let's go to dictionary.com. Predacious. Predatory. Rapacious. What the fuck does rapacious mean? Looks like rape. Okay, everyone, your word for the day is predacious. It means you're predatory. I'm very predacious toward the people on this list. Thank you, Incognito, for the word of the day.
This is Sharon.
Hello, is Skip available?
I don't think he is. I can check for you. May I say who's calling?
It's Roy.
Roy?
Yep.
Okay, hold on, please.
Dependability. Careful attention to detail is paramount to generating a level of product integrity.
He is not. I'm happy to take a message.
Oh, balls. I did reach, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. I have his cell phone. I'll just call his cell phone.
Great, thank you.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
Bye, sweet tits. Honey, baby.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice...
Well, balls. Thanks for giving me a list of people where the asshole on the list doesn't pick up. Big jerk. I guess I'm done with this list now. I've tried a bunch of these numbers on this list. I swear to you, I edited out the ringing, because you guys don't want to hear all that, but I swear to, like, a lot of these people just aren't answering, even when I spoof the number from their business line, you know, to their cell or whatever. They still don't answer. So it's done. I need to mention two things on this list, though, that I didn't call. One, I didn't call this lady named Peggy, because the description says, be nice, she's in her 80s, she has dementia. So I'm expected to be nice in a prank call to a lady that has dementia. And then this other one is hilarious. His name is Frank, and the description for him says he's dead. Cancer. He was a really smart, generous, and nice guy. Why'd you put him on the list? He's dead. I can't call him. That's a very nice eulogy you put on this list of people to prank. But yeah, I'm done. I've called half the people on this list. Most of them don't answer. I give up. I appreciate the list. Like, I know I'm making fun of it a lot, but it was fun. We got to talk to those two old ladies that yelled at me, so that was fun. Good stuff. Since this is paper, you know what I have to do. Gotta rip it up. Ripping it up. Ripping it up. Oh, it's too thick. I can't rip it anymore. The other day when I did that ripping up the mail call, I almost grabbed that list of numbers. I really wanted to rip that up. But I didn't. I grabbed my cable bill instead. Hey, as long as we're talking about ripping things up, I have exciting news. Olga sent me a link to a sound effect. A ripping sound effect, and it sounds like this. I put it on my soundboard already, so I just push a button and we get this. Isn't that amazing? So now I don't have to just grab random things off of my desk anymore and rip them up. I've got a ripping sound effect. It goes on for a minute. And it sounds like there's like wadding up paper and stuff. So thanks, Olga, for sending that to me. That'll be really useful. I think we've got to test that out, right? I'm going to call up somebody right now. It's an old person.
Hello.
Hello, is this Mrs. Anderson?
Yes.
Hey, this is Brad. I live down the street from you.
Uh-huh.
And I've been getting your mail by mistake.
You got it in our mailbox?
No. The postman has been bringing me your mail instead of my mail.
Oh, I see.
I've got a bunch of your mail here.
Oh, what was your name again?
My name is Brad.
Brad, do you want me to open my mails and meet me at our mailbox?
Oh, no, I'm not giving it to you. No, I'm just letting you know.
Oh, you aren't?
No, did the postman give you my mail too?
I haven't opened it yet.
Okay, well, don't open my mail.
Joe Anderson. I'm Renine and Steve's mother-in-law.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Renine's mother, yeah, I should say.
I've been getting all of your mail, like, all of those names.
Oh, isn't that terrible?
Yeah.
Renine and Steve are on vacation right now. They've left today, and they'll be back Sunday afternoon.
I see. Well, I'm going to rip up this mail, because I'm not going to read it. I don't want to read it, so I'm just going to rip it up into pieces.
Why do you want to rip it up? Why don't you give it to me?
Oh, no, because I'm not a postman. That's not my job. So here,
why don't you put it in the mailbox for the postman to pick up?
I'm ripping it all up now. Here it goes. Ripping it up. Yep. I'm just going to rip all this mail up so it doesn't get into the wrong hands.
That has our name on it?
Yeah, it's got your name on it and those other people, too. Throw it away.
Brad, where do you live?
I'm just down the street on Temescal.
Okay, what number?
Oh, no, I'm not telling you. I don't want you coming here, because I'm not even giving you the pieces. Gonna rip all these up.
Well, I'll have to telephone my daughter and see what they have to say.
Well, why? I mean, it doesn't matter. I've already ripped it up. You can't have it.
Okay, well, that's fine. Thank you for letting us know.
Wait, don't hang up, because I'm not finished ripping this stuff up. I gotta rip up.
Well, if you won't give it to me, why are you ripping it up?
I want to rip it up on the phone so you can hear. Rip. So much mail here. Ton of mail. Alright, Olga, it seems to work. Thank you for the sound effect. I'm sure it's going to be very useful in the future. This is probably the most Earth-friendly sound effect I've ever been sent. Thanks, Olga.
Hi, Brad. Sam Jenkins again.
Howdy, Sam.
I just wanted to say that your secret is out.
Oh, crap.
I know the truth. Your real name isn't RBCP Redbox Chili Pepper.
Crap.
RBCP really stands for Really Big Circumcised Penis.
How'd you know?
Actually, on second thought, I think it might actually stand for Racially Biased Catholic Priest. Or maybe it's something along the lines of Rarely Bites Chinese People. Either way, your real name isn't Redbox Chili Pepper. That's my name. Don't use it. Fuck off. Bye. Cactus Cactus.
Actually, he had it completely wrong. Nobody's guessed what it actually stands for yet. So if you have any idea what RBCP stands for, post it in the show notes, comments section on phonelosers.org. I think that's going to do it for this show. We can't have shows being over an hour. That's crazy. I know you guys hate long shows. Hey, I've got good news for you guys. If you're interested in buying the book How to Lose Weight the Patterson Way, it looks like the price on Amazon's been reduced down to $3.78, plus free shipping with Prime. So that's good. There are new reviews for the book, but I can't remember where I left off in the last one. So I'll just read part of this most recent one. It says, I recently purchased this book at my college bookstore for the reasonable price of $181.23. By the way, college students, that's why you get your books from Amazon. Never buy from the college bookstore. That's dumb. Anyway, per the requirement of my entrance advisor who commanded me to lose weight, imagine my surprise when I found this book listed for slightly less at just $30 here at Amazon. And now it's $3. Thanks to the genius of Mr. Patterson, I've finally been able to lose my chafing fat rolls in which I suspected that new forms of life were evolving. I lost 378.5 pounds in just 1 week by simply reading the book and doing absolutely nothing else. I would classify this book on par with such great works as the... Come on, really? Big words like that? I'm a high school dropout. I'm gonna just ignore that part. And the effect that it has on both the mental and spiritual growth of the individual. My favorite quote from the book is the one on how the consumption of cacti can lower a person's cholesterol. It goes on and on and on. It's a really long review, but thanks, Alexander, for that review that you wrote last week. And thank you, Frank Patterson, for lowering the price. Or maybe Amazon did, I don't know. But the price is now $3.78. Woohoo! Also, I got the coolest thing in the mail yesterday. Utah Kurt sent me a PLA Bell logo latch hook kit. And if you don't know what latch hook is, it's how do I even explain it? It's like knitting, you know? It's like old lady stuff. Someone on Facebook said it's going to make me at one with the old ladies that I harass, because, you know, I'll be doing old lady latch hook stuff. That should be fun. I used to do latch hook as a kid, like when I was 8 years old or something. My mom was doing latch hook. I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and I got to do some latch hooks. So I haven't started on it yet. Maybe it'll be really natural to me because I'll remember how to do it from, 30 years ago or whatever. But it's actually the PLA Bell logo in latch hook form. There's a picture of it on Facebook. I'll put a link to the Facebook picture in the show notes. Or shit, no, I'll make it the picture for the show today. That will be the picture in the show notes. So thank you, Utah Kurt. It's amazing. I can't wait to finish. He says he bought one for himself too, and he's been working on it as he listens to pranks. I don't know if he actually got the PLA Bell logo also, or what, but I bet you mine will turn out better than his. Utah Kurt also sent me a thing months ago, which I haven't mentioned because I took that trip and just all this other stuff happened, but he sent me a water spritzer thing, one of those electric battery-operated fans that has water in it that sprays water at you, which just further convinces me that Utah Kurt is out to kill me, trying to make me spray water on myself around all this audio equipment. I'm sure he sent it because I was complaining about the hot attic, a couple months ago. But thanks for that too, Utah Kurt. It's supposed to be in the 90s this weekend, so maybe if I do a weekend show, I will use the water spritzer and electrocute myself, just like you're planning, just like you want me to. If the diabetes won't kill him, electrocution will. I only have one voicemail left to play, and I'm not going to play it because it's really long. I'll play it on the next show. But if you'd like to leave a voicemail for the show, the phone number is 814-422-5309. Leave a message on there and I may or may not play it on a future show. Don't forget to support the show if you're not already supporting the show. You can support the show by going to patreon.com/phonelosers or phonelosers.org/cactus. Supporting the show will make more shows happen eventually. I'm trying my best to do more shows. 5 shows a week. That's my goal. I don't know if I'll ever make it, but I'm going to do my best. I think today is a perfect day to end the show with the Banana Phone song. So here goes, Banana Phone. The old school version. Yeah, because we got the canisters all mixed up. They have the Pepsi canisters and the CO2 from the food center.
Yeah.
So all of your tires are filled with Pepsi right now instead of air.
Huh.
So I just wanted to apologize for that.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not something.
Now, where this might be a problem. See, the problem is this is going on a rim, so it should have just been a tire.
Yeah, when we put the tire on, we have to fill it up with air, right?
Yeah.
But instead of air, we filled it up with Pepsi.
How'd they do that?
They hooked up the wrong canister. This guy we have working back here, he's just like a high schooler. He doesn't know what he's doing. He filled it up with, he put the Pepsi canister on instead of the air canister.
Yeah, but what I'm saying to you is, this tire I'm getting from you has to go on that rim that I have.
Uh-huh.
And then you're going to have to fill that up with air then. You ain't going to be able to put it on that rim with being full of air, are you?
Yeah, well, there's a little bit of air in there, but
oh yeah,
we have to air it up the rest of the way so it's, has the right pressure and everything. And it has the right pressure, it's just the pressure is all Pepsi instead of air. It's Pepsi pressure. Oops.
Well, listen, I'll just come down after work, okay?
Okay, well, no, we'll have to charge you again if you want air, because air is not free. So, I mean, the Pepsi's fine. It's not going to hurt it at all. Well, I don't know. There is acid in Pepsi. It might just kind of slowly eat through the tires.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't want that.
But I don't think it'll matter too much. I mean, it might take a year off the life of the tires, but big deal. It's good for the economy if you buy tires sooner.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So it's no problem. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But I just thought I should let you know.
Yeah, right. Well, but what I'm saying is, I have to take that tire. I've got a tire on a rim that's got to come off, and then that tire would have to...
Or something, and we don't do that stuff. And if we're busy, we got to go on to our next job. Kind of just blew us off. And, a couple hours later, it came on. And the only thing that I can think of is like with the older box that we had swapped out, it takes about 2 hours for things to load in properly and get sorted out. And, it's been fine, apparently, after that 2 hour period. If they had simply said it's going to take a couple hours for it to load so you get the full features, your HD quality TV, then I said, hey, cool.
Okay, so I'm just going to mark down that the problem was that you were really impatient.
Well, I wouldn't say that we were impatient. It's that they did not explain to us what...
And that you complain a lot. And you're just looking for something to bitch about. I'm going to write that down. Looking for something to bitch about. There.
Oh, is that what you're going to say?
Okay, yeah, I'm going to write that down in the report.
Oh, and why's that?
Well, because you're just bitching constantly at me.
Yeah.
And oh my God, your wife was just yelling at us, and so okay, yeah, problem solved. Yeah. Impatience was the problem.
No, the problem was
impatience.
Your contractor, the problem was your contractor failed to explain.
Customer cannot admit that they're wrong. Adding that on there too.
No. I think I'm going to write a letter to your corporate office.
Oh no, I'm sure they don't get a billion of those every day.
Oh yeah, because I think you're a fucking asshole.
Oh, that's not true.
Yes.
You just can't admit that it was all your fault.
No.
They're used to getting letters. They get a billion letters.
Yeah. I know that they are. What's your name?
Oh, now I'm not going to tell you.
And I want to know what your...
I'm going to tell you any of that.
Broadcasting from the PLA Situation Room in Roy, New Mexico. You're listening to The Snowplow Show. Now it's time on Prank Call Nation.
Cactus.
I am playing games.
Cactus.
Am I supposed to be doing this?
Cactus.
This cocksucker. Cactus. You gotta be crapping on my balls.
Cactus.
This
gonna be a fuck job to edit. Cactus.
Calling me a hobo.
Cactus.
Roy, the retarded boy.
Cactus.
How about if I come down and punch your head off?
Cactus.
You blowing smoke up my ass.
Cactus.
You think a tracer can stop me?
Good morning, everyone. You're listening to The Snowplow Show. This show is sponsored by Rick from Ohio, not only because he's a Patreon contributor, but because this morning he sent me a phone number. I guess he was in his Walmart. He was in the tire center at Walmart, and their book was open where they write down customer stuff. and he saw a person's name and phone number in the book that was getting new tires. So he sent it to me, and I'm going to call it right now. I'm going to see what happens. So this is a guy at Walmart. Got some new tires. Let's hope that he answers. If he doesn't answer, this show is no longer sponsored by Rick from Ohio. So you better hope they answer, Rick.
Hello.
Hello, Ron?
Yeah.
Hey, this is Jason from Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
From the Tire and Lube Center.
Yeah.
Yeah, about those tires, there's a small problem.
What's that?
So we mixed up some of the canisters here with the canisters over in the food department.
Yeah.
And we accidentally filled your tires up with Pepsi instead of air.
Pepsi go back on that rim. So how is there air in that tire?
Well, just make sure when you take the tire off, make sure you're wearing not nice clothes, because Pepsi's just gonna just be all over the place when you take that off.
Is it on the rim now?
Yeah, and if you hit any bumps really hard, it's gonna squirt Pepsi out. So be careful, drive smoothly and everything.
Here's what I'm saying to you is all I needed was a tire. I didn't need it on the rim.
Yeah, but we aired up your other tires while you were in there.
Are you sure you're talking to the right person?
Yeah, Ron.
Right, with a tractor tire?
Yeah.
How'd you air up my other tires when you don't have them?
No, I was just kidding about that part. But we about the tractor tire, though, we gave you a display tire by accident. We didn't give you a real tire.
You really got me confused.
Man. I know. First the Pepsi and now this. But yeah, that's just the display tire. Like how when we put display cell phones out, they're not real cell phones. They're just a shell with a sticker on it.
Yeah.
That's basically what your tire is. If you try and put that on your tractor or whatever, it's gonna fall off. It's just gonna break into pieces. Like it can't support the weight of a tractor. Oops. Sorry about that.
All right, well, listen, I'll be down, all right?
Well, no, we're not replacing that. I mean, all sales final. That's the Walmart policy. You paid for the display model, and that's what you got. Too bad for you, Ron.
All right, man.
Oh, I messed that one up. A tractor tire? I thought the Pepsi thing was a great idea, but I guess that didn't apply.
A mailbox belonging to...
Well.
Hey, Ron.
What's up?
Hey, our security department here, they say that they were looking at you on the security cameras as you left, and you stole a flashlight off the counter. And that's that's our flashlight. We want it back.
Yeah, well, that's funny. Thanks.
It's not too funny, because, that's illegal. I think he's on to us. So thanks, Rick, for writing down that number. The next time you see a book open, don't just write down the number, steal the book. Shoplift the entire thing. It's okay because it's for the show. They'll understand if you get caught. Just be like, it's for a wacky morning show. I'm not really shoplifting, I'm just supporting the show. They'll understand.
You're home for the PLA, the Mr. Biggs radio show.
And umbrellas.
1 second. My headset just came apart.
CatTieRadio.com.
I have a leftover complaint from last week. A lady named Holly says, Comcast strikes again. Technicians are late to arrive, 35 minutes past their window, to switch out 3 boxes for the updated ones. When they arrived, we had high-definition TV. When they left, we had standard definition. Technicians said, sorry, but they didn't know why this was and didn't know what to do about it. And they left. We called their supervisor, and he gave us another window for new technicians to come and fix the problem. Surprise, surprise, they never showed. Most unhappy with this type of service.
Hello.
Hello, I'm calling for Holly.
She's not available.
Okay. Well, this is Roy from Comcast. She'd called because she's having some problems with her service. Is this Charles?
Yeah, the swap out to the X1.
Oh, the X1
was not particularly satisfactory with the contract crew that came in and did the work.
I see. Okay.
and they didn't appear to know much about the system. We've kind of figured out things on our own since then, and going online and trying to sort it out. One of the things was we did not have HD coming in when they left, and they kind of shrugged and says, well, it must be your TV or how you have it wired.